Zane, it's going to be a stinking hot week.
Yeah, it is. The first half. Yeah, the first half, Todd. Yeah, we do have some relief later on. The next couple of days, at least, though, we're still going to be very steamy, probably even hotter than today. And we have some storms kind of mixed in there as well. The real scorcher is probably going to be more like tomorrow when we get up to some 100 teens. Tuesday's still going to be pretty hot for most of us as well. And then the next few nights, basically, every night there is a chance somewhere in Iowa for some thunderstorms here. Let's talk about those first. First off, tonight, we're going to show you some storms that are up in Minnesota that are going to come into northern Iowa and kind of central and eastern Iowa late tonight, kind of into the morning hours before the sun comes up tomorrow. Maybe an isolated severe wind gust would be the main threat here, but not probably widespread. A little better chance of damaging winds as you go into far northern Iowa tomorrow night from a system that will be passing by us through southern Minnesota. And then late Tuesday night and into Wednesday, that's probably the best chance for everybody kind of statewide to see showers and storms that Tuesday night, Wednesday time frame with some heavy rain and maybe a couple of isolated cells that could produce a wind gust or isolated a stronger hail or larger hailstone. Right now we're quiet though statewide, but you don't have to go too far north of the border up to the I-90 in southern Minnesota to find some thunderstorms. Those are headed off to the south and eventually going to move their way into Iowa. Behind them is a boundary. That boundary is going to eventually come into the state as we go towards about tomorrow and into Wednesday. That eventually will kick the heat out of here. And the humidity too, but it's still a couple of days off. So the hour-by-hour model maybe just a little bit fast here depicting tonight's storms. They're not quite into Iowa just yet. You know, they're not quite into, Esterville and Emmitsburg at this point, but so maybe an hour or two delayed from what you're going to be seeing here. So maybe midnight, 1 a.m., something like that down towards Highway 20. Notice the organization of these storms, this whole cluster here looks less menacing as we go through the next few hours. As those storms cross into Iowa out of Minnesota, there's less wind shear to kind of keep them from collapsing on themselves, and there still might be a sporadic stronger wind gust though. Down towards Ames in the Des Moines metro area, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then once we get past sunrise, well, we've already cleared back out, so now we can heat back up just fine. So that's storm chance number 1. Now storm chance number 2 comes late tomorrow night, a little bit higher risk of severe weather north of about, let's say, Highway 3 and that level 2 risk from some storms that are going to fire up in South Dakota, and then they're going to travel kind of through southern Minnesota along the border. Again, this is late tomorrow night, so now we're into actually Tuesday morning. After midnight, you see that kind of sharp little bowing segment there. Some damaging wind potential is possible. Let's say north of Highway 20, Highway 3, Highway 18 especially. The farther north you go, the better chance of a stronger wind gust, stronger than 60 miles per hour is possible in the wee hours of Tuesday morning. So that's storm chance number 2, and then we're hot again on Tuesday. And then as we head towards Tuesday night, here's storm chance number 3, and this one is going to be more widespread. Not as severe, I don't think, but more widespread. Thunderstorms move on in, maybe, as we go through the overnight hours, there we go, and into early on Wednesday. And then we'll just see scattered rainfall as we go through the day on Wednesday. This is when we're going to be less stormy, but maybe a few rumbles, thunder, not as much severe weather as possible, but a lot more clouds. And this is going to finally begin our cool down. Tomorrow, though, we're still on the upswing of the heat wave. Extreme heat warning goes into effect at noontime tomorrow for all of your pink colored counties. So that's most of central Iowa. Heat index values up to about 115, slightly less heat if you're in the heat advisory across northeastern Iowa. That's kind of how that shakes out. The numbers, 100 teens, I mean, that's going to feel kind of nasty. It's basically about 5-10 degrees warmer than what it felt like earlier today if you were out in that. That's Monday afternoon. Now, as we go towards Tuesday afternoon, that boundary I showed you that's way off to our north right now, that starts to make its progress now into Iowa. If you're in far northern parts of the state, you might get a day off from the triple-digit heat index values. They'll end a day early for you folks, but most of us are still above that 100-degree mark, and it's not until Wednesday. Remember, we have those showers and clouds overhead that we drop our heat index values into the 80s, and then we'll drop them further. From Wednesday into Thursday, we drop our temperatures to 70s, and the humidity drops as well. So it's actually feel like the 70s, and we'll actually have some dry weather to enjoy here too. Thursday, Friday, and into the beginning of the upcoming weekend, below average temperatures, but the next couple of days, nasty heat and storms possibly at night.